To make a simple ojo de Dios mandala, what we're going to need is 3 things: red wool, white wool, craft sticks and a pair of scissors. Now if you haven't got craft sticks, you can use chopsticks, you could use twigs from the garden. If you don't have red and white, which obviously are great get-together colours, don't worry, please don't let it put you off joining in. Okay, here's how we make one. First thing to do is select your sticks. Now I'm using 3. You don't have to use 3 sticks, you can use 2 if you'd like. It's a little bit less fiddly, but actually I think the mandala effect is much better with more spokes. Okay. There we go, so we secure that so it's nice and tight. There we go. Right, make that in the middle. Let's just tidy up slightly. Right, next we're going to span it out using our fingertips. And we use the wool to secure it in place. So I tend to do 3 turns and then I turn it round. 3 more. Now you can select white wool or red wool at this point. It really doesn't matter. It's whatever colour you want for your centre. Right, there we go. So what we're doing now, we're going to start wrapping. Now you can wrap underneath or you can wrap over the top. And either is absolutely fine, you just need to be consistent. I'm just going to do 1 wind and then I'm going to rotate the mandala around until I get back to the place I started. Okay, I'm actually going to trying to create a gingham effect, which is the great get together colours, but you can do absolutely any design you like, and I'll show you a few extra designs I've done at the end just so you can have a look. So I think I'm going to go 3 of white. See, I'm just keeping that consistency. And I'm just going round and I'm rotating. Okay, so that's 3. Now I'm going to add a new piece of wool. I'm going to add my red in. You could tie it in if you wanted to, or you could put your thumb in, just catch it. Easy said than done. Just literally tie it over and then we go. We're ready. I'm going to just tie it on top so we can cover up that tail. There we go. And just let the other hang down. I'm just doing 1. That's it. And go around again. So you soon get the hang of it. It's actually quite speedy. And another one to make it 3. Okay, I want to change colours again now. So you have to make sure you are on the same stick that you were on before. Just take up your next colour and start again. The beauty of not using the scissors and keep tying off and then cutting off the loose threads is that in the end, if you want to change your design, simply just unravel it and start from the beginning. So it's definitely worth experimenting before you get to the end. Now, what I think I might do is actually change it up slightly. Just to finish off, I want to create another effect. So instead of just doing 1 turn, I am going to add 3 turns. Swap over the colour. Just to finish slightly differently. What you'll need to do is just leave the tips uncovered, otherwise the wool is likely to fall off the end. So do you know, the more I do these, the better I get actually. Right, here we go. Back to where we begin. And I think that'll do. As you can see, it's completely different on one side to the other. And like I said, at this point, if I wanted to change it, I could just undo completely. Now, so what we need to do is to finish off on the same one. Oops, that's uncommon undone. Let's go back. So first of all, you want to tie them off individually where they are. I'm just going to lose some of this length now, but I'm going to leave enough for hanging. So you want to tie a knot at the end, thread through to secure the wool. It's not worked very well. Let's pop that on there. There we go. I think I'll go around again. Okay, I want to do the same. Actually, you can see that one's already caught in there, so actually that's fine. There we go. Because I've tied them off in different ones, we have the perfect handle. Okay, so I just wanted to show you a few other designs, things you could do. Here's one I made where I basically used red and then white. See how I changed up at the end here and I wound round more than once to create this kind of nice effect here. Here's one of these spider web effect ones. Again, where I did 4 turns and then I moved on to the next one as I rotated. So if you don't want to use the 3 sticks and you just wanted to use 2, slightly easier, you can do exactly the same effects each time. Now this is slightly different. This I've used double wool, so I've used red and white wool at exactly the same time, and you wind both round together. It took like 30 seconds to get round the whole of that. It's a nice effect, but it's not quite the gingham of this. And then another 4 here, and you can see how I started going round 1, rotating like that for a while, and then I started going round 2s and 4s and 2s. Really effective, but you can do anything you want at all. So we hope you enjoy taking part. We hope you enjoy making your mandala and look forward to seeing them all in the streets of